Welcome to Retro's Food Court, where the food is real, the opinions are real, and the tingles are tasty. Let's meet our first defendant. Honorable Judge Retro presides. Hey guys, welcome back to ASMR Retro. Today is a very special day because after 10 long years, the McDonald's McRib is back, baby. Well, back in Canada. I don't know if it's available currently in the States or in any other countries, but I'd be curious to know if it is. It's a pretty elusive sandwich, but here it is in front of our very eyes. I'm gonna take this baby for a test run, and actually this might be a first for me because I don't really ever remember eating a McRib before. I might have, but I don't remember because it's been a long time if I had one. So yeah, here it is. So it is the McRib, like I said, and I'll read the blurb that's on the McDonald's website. It says, the McRib starts with seasoned boneless pork dipped in a tangy BBQ sauce. Barbecue, I don't know why I said BBQ. Topped with slivered onions and tangy pickles, all served on a toasted home-style bun. When everything combines, you have barbecue pork sandwich perfection. But its availability is limited. Stay tuned at your local McDonald's for when the McRib is available near you. And here's just some quick nutritional information. It's 520 calories, 28 grams of fat, 75 milligrams of cholesterol, 890 milligrams of sodium, 46 grams of carbohydrates. I couldn't find the fiber information. 13 grams of sugar and 24 grams of protein. Alright, now that boring stuff is out of the way, let's take a little closer look here. Looks like a pretty typical sandwich, nothing special to look at, so I'm just gonna dig right in. Let's do this. It's not bad. I'm going for a sip here. I'm drinking, what am I drinking? Oh, Coke Zero, that's right. Okay, I'm still not sure. Let me go in for a few more bites here. Well, it definitely tastes like ribs, so that's good. It's a good start. I typically like it when things taste like the things that they're supposed to be, so that's good. Let's try some more. Feels like the ribs are very thin, which makes it a little harder to taste, I guess. I don't know how to explain that, but wish they were thicker, you know? They're essentially as thick as the Big Mac patties, it seems, which is definitely too thin for a sandwich like this, especially because it's pretty simple. There's not a lot of stuff in here, so it feels kind of thin overall, the sandwich, kind of soft. The pickles do add a little bit of crunchy texture, but it feels like there's not enough of a crunch factor, you know. But wait, it's not over yet. It might win me over still. Okay, one more bite here. All right, have a little sip. Okay, so before I give my ratings and verdict, I have some fries to eat here while I deliberate. And as usual, I have my shotgun glass of ketchup. So let's dab that in there. Good old McDonald's fries, never let me down. Oops, I dropped one in there. Oh well. I'll get it later. So sorry if I called it a rib witch. I might have called it that because on The Simpsons there was an episode where Krusty came out with a rib witch sandwich, and because it was limited time, it goes from town to town, and Homer loved it, so he was following it from town to town. Pretty funny episode. But yeah, they called it the rib witch, so I keep calling it that by accident, but it's a McRib. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But yeah, I didn't, I stay up to date with the cutting edge fast food news. Subscribe to Fast Food Weekly. I made that up, but yeah, I didn't hear about this McRib coming out again. It just kind of happened. I just heard about it today, and I was like, oh, I gotta get it. A little bit of notice would have been nice. I remember seeing a Matt Pat, I think it was a Matt Pat, and he talked about why their their McRib is limited time always. Seems to be a popular sandwich, and he looks at things like, oh, maybe it's because when the price of pork goes down, then they release the McRib. But then he compared graphs of pork prices to when the McRib comes out, and they don't line up. And I don't remember what his conclusion was, if he had a conclusion, but it's a pretty interesting episode. Maybe I'll watch it after this. Okay, there we go. too bad that Map Hat is semi-retiring. I don't watch the show all the time, but I do find it pretty enjoyable to watch. I understand he wants, more time for his family and stuff, but I understand why he's doing, like, he should just hire people to, write everything for him, and he just, because he is the face of the channel, right? He is the channel, so why not keep his face there? Have everyone else do all the work, and he just records the video, have everyone else edit it. That's it. I don't know. I'm sure he has his reasons. I can kind of relate when he says, or when he said that, he's kind of tired of like every, going out to eat, for example, and he's constantly thinking of, oh, is this good material for an episode? Or, I kind of relate to that because every time I play a video game or something, it's always like, oh, maybe I can play this on the channel, blah, blah, blah. But I kind of like that, so it doesn't bother me, but I do understand. It could get tiresome after a while. Here in Canada, we have this Subway chain called Mr. Sub, and I don't know if it's in the States now, but they used to have this rib sub. Man, I used to get it like once a week. So good. Nice, thick ribs. Could really sink your teeth into them. And because it's a sub, you can put whatever you want on it to give it more texture, flavor, or whatever. I mean, I know you can customize stuff at McDonald's too, I think, but yeah, I missed the Mr. Sub, rib sub. I don't know why they keep taking their subs. I mean, our ribs. What's up with that? Running out of ketchup here. Okay, now it's time for my ratings. For taste, I'd probably give it a 6. It wasn't super tasty. It's not that it tasted bad. But whatever taste there was, there just wasn't enough of it. It's like a weak, small tasting rib sandwich, I guess. Didn't really blow me away. The texture wasn't great either. I'd give that a 5. It was very thin and kind of soft. And maybe that was because, I had to transport it. And I had to go pick it up. So maybe it got a little bit soft, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I'll give that a 5. For the presentation, maybe a 7 at best. It looked nice and clean, but again, it looked a little bit underwhelming when you see the picture they have is like barbecue sauce spilling out everywhere, and I don't know, it just was a little bit underwhelming in that sense as well. Portion was not good. It was kind of small. To be fair, didn't cost that much either. So, but still, I'd rather pay a little bit more and get a little bit more food. So for portion, I'd give a 6, and for aftertaste, I don't think I don't really sense that there's an aftertaste. Not a strong one. I'm kind of surprised by that, especially because there's onions in it. I'd probably give aftertaste a 9, which is good. I guess it's hard to have aftertaste when there's not too much taste to begin with, but it is what it is. So my final verdict is I'm kind of disappointed. I didn't think it was worth waiting for 10 years. I'd eat one again if someone gave it to me or if it was free or something, but I don't think I'd buy one again. When I go into McDonald's, the taste of the Big Mac and their other burgers is so ingrained in my mind that I can picture wanting to have this instead. So yeah, I have to give it a thumbs down or a fail or whatever you want to call it. Kind of disappointed, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think, if you've had one recently or in the past. Who knows, maybe they're made different here in Canada and they're better in the States or wherever. So I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. Yeah, so I guess I'll just end it there. I hope you found this video relaxing. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.